A parent's account of events, not mine, but theirs. I quote, I gave my phone to my child during church to keep them quiet. And what happened next really shocked me. Parents, don't make the same mistake. Welcome to Family Cyber Tips Weekly, where really we put in so much. And the idea is to make sure that you are armed to do exactly what you are designed to do as a parent. I'm sure you can just notice that I'm slightly distracted by something and I want to do this right. So please forgive me, okay? I want this to be my default profile, okay? All right, so welcome to Family Cyber Tips. And we're talking about something that has happened to at least one or two parents who are hearing me speak right now. You know, where you give your child your phone and I can't even pronounce it, something breaks loose, okay? So to some extent, we've all been there. You're in church trying to focus on the preacher, the choir, the beauty of what church really is. And your child or another parent's child is fidgeting, you know, whispering, tugging on you. So you do what many parents have done. You hand over your phone just for a few minutes, right? But when you get your phone back, you know, your child has clicked into a video that wasn't just inappropriate. It was disturbing. And this was from a completely harmless app. Okay? Because I know that these scenarios are, common. I believe this video has a place. Okay? So I would urge you to make sure that you are paying attention and make sure if you have a few minutes to spare, you sit through the whole episode, okay? So let's look at the problem. You know, it's not about bad parenting, right? It's about not realizing just how quickly platforms like YouTube or TikTok can spiral from Coco Melon to content that's dark, violent, or even sexual, all through autoplay or innocent tapping. And because these things can happen, we would want to prep you and make sure that you're prepared, because it will be hugely embarrassing for this to happen. We're not forgetting that it's actually quite risky already, the damage that you do to the kid who has been exposed to that inappropriate content. But the whole ha that you and your child will be, the drama that you'll be performing in church is enough distraction and it's so embarrassing. And so to save you that aggro, here's what you should do differently, okay? So we agree that sometimes you will need to give, which is sad to say, but it's just the reality. You give your young one your phone to keep them, true, keep them quiet. But do this before you hand the phone over. This is before church, download pre-approved videos before church. Make sure that the videos that are there are ones that you've put in or put on, okay? That will definitely give you peace of mind, because sincerely, they're going to watch the videos and of course you're going to manage the audio and all that, but ultimately they're only watching what you have approved. Of course, if it backfires, you're culpable. But another thing that I believe solves this once and for all is to use an app that we have showcased on the platform. And it's what is a feature, not really an app. Android has it. The Apple platform has it. It's called guided access on the iPhone, okay? And screen pinning on the Android. And all you're doing is making sure that the moment you hand over your laptop, your tablet, your smartphone to your child in church, in this context, they only get to see what you have said you're seeing. Okay? So before you even hand it over, you know that unless they have your fingerprint or your eye scan, they can't watch or see any other app. So for the young ones, it'll be YouTube Kids. So you put YouTube Kids on and all they will look at is that. And of course, if you're not a fan of YouTube Kids, then get the appropriate app, on there and then just enable guided access. The only way they bypass it is if you use your password or your biometric credentials to, get in. Otherwise, they're only going to look at or see what you have put on there. And that's protection. So this whole drama won't happen at all, okay? So it's important that you enable guided access and screen pinning if you're on the Android platform. This will prevent this scenario that I'm sharing with you. Another one that you can do, which I've already alluded to, is create a short approved playlist on YouTube Kids with no suggested videos. Again, that will just limit what they get to see, and it doesn't bring in things that you had not planned for your young one to see. Okay. Another thing that's also quite important, and I'll kind of end on the solution part anyway on this: don't allow unrestricted Wi-Fi access during service. No matter how they, rebel, don't. Okay. Guided access, I know that I've given you a list, but guided access will get you through a lot, or screen pinning. And if you need more information on that, the video is actually on the portal. Subscribe and, do the thing. Just watch it and it will get you out of these sort of embarrassing situations, okay? Very important. We don't need guilt. Parenting is big, sweet, and hard enough, okay? We need favor. We need unmerited favor. We need grace and guidance, okay? Handing over a device doesn't make you a bad parent, but knowing better gives us a chance to do better, okay? Church is a place of peace. Let's keep it safe for our kids, not just spiritually, but digitally too. If you've ever handed over your phone in church or anywhere else, drop a comment in the comments section, okay? Let's talk openly, no judgment, all right? If you want that, like you want a guide on how you should do this, engage me, okay? Engage me. There's so many things you can do. Safe apps, that I would share with you that will help you on this journey, okay? I've been your host, Lawrence Edem. Until next week, Monday at 6 p.m. God bless and goodbye.